about a minute and a half or so to go for market closing. So let's just start wrapping things up. We'll end off the highs by about 50-60 points. So the high was slightly above 22,700, but this is still a decent close, 50 points higher. Sometimes, just sometimes, it so happens that day 2 in the US market after the FOMC day turns out to be more decisive, more dramatic. So we'll see. But hopefully it'll be the same direction, which is the fact that dollar went lower, yields actually were lower as well. And I think there perhaps is going to be more of that. That's what you need, and not like a reassessment. And that's also happened. That's also known to have happened in the past at least. But I don't think this is one of those meetings where there's any confusion about what they really have said or what they've meant. Midcap index also 0.5%. Actually, the Nifty and the midcap index are the two indices which did well. Bank Nifty was flattish to slightly lower, and the small caps didn't do very much at all today.
Well, let's run you through the big movers. On the way down, Kotak Mahindra Bank, the top Nifty loser, 3% gone. Other private sector financials like Axis, ICICI Bank, saw a cut of nearly 1%. On the gaining side, oil marketing companies, Asian Paints, beneficiaries of the decline in crude prices. So BPCL 4.5%. And you also had autos as a basket do well. The Nifty Auto Index up more than 1%.
TVS Electric put on a 20% move today. And TVS Motors, of course, had very good numbers as well. So those are some of the names from the auto side that had a good session. Beyond that, Jana Small Finance Bank, another 12% up after a 20% rally on Tuesday. It's been really the shining star. Let's talk about what else. REC was flying high, 8 to 9% up on REC. In terms of result reactions, Chola Investment 9%, IndiaMart 8%, Newgen Software and NetWeb, two smaller IT companies, 5 to 6% on these. Dabur ending with a 4% sort of an up move. So good day for a lot of these stocks. HPCL, by the way, look at the gain on HPCL. It's 8% as we are closing out. IOC is up 2.5%. And of course, BPCL managed some green as well during the course of the day. Those are some of the major gainers. Speaking of stocks in news, let's just talk about how Federal Bank has ended with a gain of about 3%. And let's pull up some of the Godrej Group companies as well, with the division now clearly underway. 4% down on Godrej Properties. Aztec Life Sciences, where the open offer will come in, finally ends down. Started very well, but is ending down about 2% So those are some of the major names that stood out. But otherwise, a day that really belonged more to the broader market. Nifty managing a 50-point up move. Bank Nifty ending with a cut of 0.3%.
All right, I think that's the wrap up as far as the markets today are concerned. So it's a wrap here on this show as well. Closing bell. Thanks very much for staying with us. From all of us here, goodbye. But stay with us because Markets Forward is coming right after, and it'll take up all the action going forward.